Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let us know in the chat where you're connected from. Okay, so we'll just dive right in for the purpose of those who will be watching the replay. So, but do drop a comment. Let us know where you're connected from. I'm Ali Welts, and I'll be taking you through the webinar today on selling your digital products like a pro. All right, so let's dive right in. Today, we'll be covering common challenges of selling digital products and how Maildrip simplifies sales page creation and step-by-step guide to setting up a landing page and then integrating seamless payment options. Then we'll take real-life success stories and Q&A with a special offer. So if you are ready, let me see ready in the chats. All right, good. So if you are a digital product seller, that is, you sell online courses or digital products, you definitely know the challenges that are involved in selling your products. So one of them, and we are going to be facing the ones that concerns your sales pages. So sales pages are designed to help you sell to multiple people at once. So whereas you could have been hopping from DM to DM, you could put a link in your bio and you have thousands of people visiting, or you could run ads and you have thousands of people visiting. So what are the pain points of people selling digital products? So number one is complicated website setup. So gone are the days where you need to have a website to be able to sell your digital products. You don't need any of that right now because Maildrip is here for you. And then the next thing is poor conversion rates on your landing pages. So now you have a landing page, but it's not doing properly well. People are visiting, but they're not buying. So what could be the issue? And then payment integration issues. Some people don't have a means of receiving payments online. It's either the traditional bank transfer, and not everybody feels comfortable doing a bank transfer, and they might just miss out on copying your account number or whatever the case may be. And then we have slow and expensive page builders. That could be an issue. And then you have low customer trust as well. So, Meal Drip is your go to. Meal Drip is here to save the day. So, why should you switch to Meal Drip? Number one, you don't need any coding, it's just a simple drag and drop editor. And I'll be showing you how to do that. And then professionally designed templates. And we have a seamless payment integration. Okay, thank you, Vivian. Thank you. And then we have a seamless payment integration, Naira and other currencies, and then automated email follow ups and 1000 email free credits to get started. You will not find this anywhere, trust me. Trust me, majority of the email marketing platforms are all up for your money, like no money, no honey. They are not going to give you any of their functionalities if you aren't paying money. But Maildrip is giving you all the features, access to all the features for free with additional 1000 free email credits. Trust me, you will not see that anywhere. Okay. So now we'll have a step-by-step guide on how to create your landing page with Maildrip. So step one, log into your Maildrip account, choose a high converting template, convert text, images, and customize them, and add your digital product details and pricing. So we'll be diving right into that right now. If you are connected, kindly get other people to connect as well. And if you're watching the replay, please do not blink. Make sure that you are watching, you are participating with everything that it is in you, because this is This feature I'm about to show you, this whole landing page creation experience, is usually paid for, but this is brought to you by Mildrip, 100% free at absolutely no charge to you at all. So if you're watching the replay, kindly drop some heart emoji for Mildrip to thank them for this wonderful opportunity. So now we're going to switch and I will be showing you. Hi, Peter. Welcome. Welcome. So I will be switching now to dive right into creating a landing page. Okay. So this is me in a Maildrip account. So this is you. You could log into your Maildrip account right away. If you haven't created your account, go to maildrip.io to create your account. All of these features are absolutely free, and you also get 1,000 free email credits to start with. So let's go. So you click on landing pages and then you click on create new. So you can give the landing page a name. In this case, I'm going to say clap because of the things that I want to do here. So there are tons of um, templates to choose from. But I want to say that all the templates are very flexible. You can edit them to suit you however you want to. So now before I dive into creating the sales page, let's talk about like the structure of your sales page. So when you visit a sales page, I will just show you a sample of what we are going to be recreating right now. So that you have an idea on what we're talking about. Okay, great. So you can see that this is a sales page. So basically, what we're talking about here is um, we're selling an offer, and the offer is the Cost Launch Accelerator program. So the introduction, when you're creating a sales page, you have an introduction. Your sales page needs to be scripted so that it is not all over the place for anybody who visits. So this is the Cost Launch Accelerator program. And then we're talking about the online course industry, that it is valued to be about $203 billion into 2025, and it will have a projected growth. So that already gets people's attention to say, okay, I want to be a part of this industry. And then this is an image of me, the convener, and then talking about, okay, their pain points, because you want to get their attention within 10 to 30 seconds. Let the person visiting the page know that you are talking to them. So if it's not for them, they can swipe, or if it's for them, they should hit the button. Okay. So there you're talking about the pain points, and then you're also talking about the goals. So introduction, what is the program about? You don't have to put your picture, but I just wanted to put my own picture. You could put maybe the picture of the event, you could put an abstract picture, or you could not put any picture at all. It's dependent on you, but the introduction has to introduce like why they should pay attention to this sales page. And then you now have to address their pain points and then talk about the goals, what they would get. Okay. Then you introduce your program properly. So this is still the introduction. Now this is the body where you begin to convince if this program is the right one for them, if your product is the right one for them, what they would get when they enroll into the program. And then talk more about the program. So here is the program overview. So, like I said, I am just putting images because I'm targeting a particular geographic of people. So, I'm putting pictures that are familiar to them to see the faces of the people who will be covering in this program. So, it is not it's not compulsory for you to do the same. So, we're talking about the program overview and everything, and then the link. There's an add-on service. So this parts where we ended right now is the body. Okay, so you need to introduce yourself because not everybody who will see your sales page knows you. Once you hit publish, it can be found on Google, it can be found anywhere. So don't just assume that it's only people you send the link to that would see the link. It could be found anywhere. That means it's published on the World Wide Web. Anybody that searches for a particular keyword on your sales page, it's most likely that it will pop up. Okay. So now you've introduced yourself, and then we talk about the social proof. So, social proof, I'm putting events that I have been a convener, and then the people that I have worked with, the testimonials, and then payment information, and then finally frequently asked questions. So it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but just know that there's a structure: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Does anybody have any question before I proceed? Okay, so now that we know that there is a body, there's an introduction, and there is a conclusion. So we will just do a random test with our own landing page. I wish there are people here with real life products so that we can just create a page for you right away. So this is why you should connect. This is why you should connect live. So let's assume that we want to duplicate the page I just showed you. So we are going to come to, okay, content. You're coming to blocks. So remember that one started with a text. Okay, it's not dropping. Let me delete this. Yeah, so I don't need that logo, so I can drop this here. And then there was a divider or spacer in between underneath here, and then another text. So you can see it's just simple drag and drop elements, um no much story. So control here, control A, V. So what do I want to do? I want to centralize this, and I also want to centralize this. Okay, so that had a color, and this text is showing. I don't want this color. I want it to be black, so I'm going to make it 000. Yeah, so that it is actually very dark. Okay, so the alignment, it's in the middle. This, so let's change the image from our Chinese brothers to something that belongs to Alibelts. Okay, let's assume that this is the cover that I want to use. Now you can see the image has come in here, and then you can always delete anything that doesn't serve you from the page. and impute what serves you, that is what aligns with what you want to showcase. So the words here might not really align because I'm copying from another page to this, but basically what I'm just showcasing to you is that we can create a page here. So okay, so the color again, I don't want it to be, I want it to be black. So you can always change the colors, don't leave it with the template that came in. Okay, so now this is a button. Let's assume that you have a payment link. I will search for one. Hmm. Okay, so I've gotten a payment link, and this is my payment link. So when you tap on buttons, and please note that all of this demo I'm doing can only be done on a laptop. It's better you use a laptop. If you use a phone, it could be quite limiting. So it's best to use a laptop. So this is the button right now. I am just going to paste my payment link here. And then another thing I want to do is to change it. Maybe I can say get started. And then I want to make the color something else. So I can switch the colors from here. But another thing I want you to note is color coordination. If you notice the previous page I showed you, it had a dominance of orange, so white and orange. So that's why I'm using blue for this button so that the color is coordinated. Otherwise, maybe I could use yellow since there is a yellow in this flyer. So it just gives, it's not painful to the eyes. So I will not come here now and put purple, it will just look off. Except I wanted to do maybe orange. This orange is close, yellow is close. But to put like multiple colors that do not complement each other, it will be off. And that's one of the reasons why your sales page will not convert, because it's painful to the eyes. It's painful to the eyes for people to see. So another thing is, I said we were going to introduce me, right? You're going to introduce yourself, the convener, your image, your text, and then you want to impute the images of your testimonials. So I'm just dragging and dropping. So when you're done dragging and dropping, you begin to edit. So drag drop images from here. It opens um, your file, your laptop, the file on your laptop. Okay. Um, I don't know if that's my network, but let me proceed to add another image. Oh, and then sometimes if the image is larger than 2 MB, it will not add. So I think maybe that's another issue. That's why it's not uploading. So you can see, I would go back and check how many what the size of that image I was trying to upload is. So let's go back and check what the size of that image is. So you can see not more than 2 MB. So this is the image I was trying to. Oh, it's actually 7 MB, so that's why it's not showing. So if you find yourself in that situation, this is 6 MB, it will not upload. So you could either, what you could do with that is to upload it on Canva. So let's quickly do that. So you can just go to Canva. Um, you can quickly go to Canva, upload that image to reduce the size of it. It will just take a few brief minutes or seconds. So Canva will sort of reduce the size but not the quality. Otherwise, there are different tools that you could use to reduce the size. Okay, so let's try it again. I'm trying to see the size now. Okay. Wow, it increased it. Come on. Okay, so if you're using Canva Pro, I think there's a way you can limit the size um, to a particular size. So it allows you compress the size, but I'm pretty sure the quality might be affected. So the reason why there is a limitation in the size that you can upload is just to help with the mail drip server, so it's not overclogged with a lot of information. Okay, so it's still reducing the size for me. If you're here, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that I'm not here with my thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh wow, it's taking a while for Canva to reduce the size. Mhm. Okay, it's on now. Let's check the size. Okay, less than 2 MB. Ta-da! So yeah, it has come together now. I can add the text about me. So I can add the text here, and then I can also add another text. Oh no! Oh no! You know what just happened to me? I hit to go back. Let's see if there's a yeah, thank God. There's a draft for us. I would have crewed. Okay, we didn't save, so we have to start from the scratch. Oh no. So this is one of the things that the product team is working on to be able to auto save. So let's just quickly run into everything we've done. The space, the divider, the image. So because we're still here, it's still showing me the ones we've done. So yeah, we deleted this before. We also added images underneath here. Image one with a text, then about three images, right? Then another image. Okay. I had a beep. I thought someone was crying for me. Don't worry, we'll be back. So yeah, the image is here. So it stored the information of the images that we've uploaded. Second image, and this is it. Then the third image, this is it. So let's copy this back in the text. So please, whatever you do, don't let your hand go up here. I was trying to get a block to add a text here so that there's a demarcation between. Then I also wanted to add a divider up here and underneath here. Remember, you want this to be as legible as possible. Read what others are saying. You want this to be as legible as possible for other people to be able to read it so that they know that these are testimonials. And if possible, you can also put dividers between, since for me I'm using screenshots so that it doesn't look like one continuous testimonial. It can be visible that is from three different people. Then did we delete this? Okay, yeah, we deleted this, and then changed we changed the text in this one. I wish there was someone here that had a product. We could just do a test run to create a landing page for you. So this is why when we have our live webinar, you have to connect live. because somebody just missed the opportunity of having a free sales page created for them. Okay, so looks like we are back. Just the one at the top. Let's centralize and let's change the color to blacky. And this, so you can see it's easy peasy. Like we're good to go. Just copy and paste if you have. So I usually would recommend that you have your sales script written somewhere. So remember, there's an introduction. You talk about the pain points. You talk about the goals that they have. You introduce your program. You introduce yourself. You impute your social proof, and of course, you need a place where you can collect your money. So which is where you put in. So you can put in your button. So what I usually recommend to do is that you can design one button. Okay. Um, let's change the button color. Get started. Then Georgia. I like Georgia actually. You could use any other fonts that you prefer. Then make it bold. Okay. So when you do this, you can duplicate. So I'm going to drag this to mm, top, top of the. Okay, it dropped on the way. Where are you? So I want to drag this to the top. So it will not drop anywhere else aside on top of the. So where did it go? Yeah, so it has gone to the top. Get started. And then I want to drag another one to the bottom. So this place that looks like a 4 point arrow, that's how you move it. Then you left click and you keep hovering on your mouse to scroll to the bottom. Okay, sorry, what happened? Yeah, so left click and then hold down your left click and then use your your mouse to move it all the way up and where you want to go to so that there's a consistency. So this is it. You put in your information. And so someone is asking in my mind, I'm hearing someone say, oh, what if the testimonial I have is a video? You can just drag and drop here, and let's assume that it's a video. So, but if it's a video, what you want to do is to, oh, Master Baker Reality TV, thank you. What you want to do is to copy, to upload that video to YouTube and then copy the link. Okay, you might not be able to upload the link direct. I mean, you might not be able to upload the video directly so that it doesn't slow down your web server. But if you upload it on YouTube, you can copy the link and paste it here. And voila, it will show this way on your landing page so that people can see the video of somebody saying, oh, your product is the most amazing thing after fried rice or before fried rice or sliced bread or whatever. So just upload the video on YouTube and then copy the link here and make sure the video is not private, it's set to public so that anybody who visits your landing page can see what it is that you did. So this is it, simple, easy peasy. Then another feature that I would like to showcase is the countdown timer. My heart is beating. I'm just concerned that we don't get to move out of this. So we don't want to publish yet. So just say no thanks. But let's save the work that we've done so far. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So we can't view it right now, but it's fine. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is a countdown timer. So let's say the event has an end date where people can register, and you want to use that to um, improve like people connecting. And guess what? I just noticed a feature here, and that is the carousel. So let's try this out. Does this mean that we could put in? Come on. Does this mean we could put in several images? Okay, okay. Let's see how that works. I think this is in its better phase, but when you want to create your landing page yourself, you can try this out and see what that looks like. But yeah, let's go back to the countdown timer. So we dragged and dropped the HTML code and put it here. So the next thing we're going to do is go to a platform called Centric. Centric is spelled Send then TRIC, and you don't need to sign up. All you need to do is to put in your email address. The date when the event would end, when you want, maybe it's a promo or something, when the promo is going to end at the time zone. If you're in the US, you can change it over here, but we are in Nigeria, so we can just leave it as Africa Lagos. And then you want to change the background, so maybe red. Since the background, the tone of that page is majorly white and blue and orange, so you hit generate, and then it gives you a an HTML. So the next thing you want to do, I know this might sound a little bit technical, but remember that if you want to, you can either save money or you save time. So it's, if you're not saving time, you're saving money. If you're not saving money, then you're using time. Or how does that word works? Okay, if you're saving money, then you're not saving time. If you're saving time, then you're not saving money. So meaning if you want to do this yourself, that means you're going to be saving money. Okay, so what you want to do is to copy that code, go to ChatGPT and ask it to say kindly centralize this code for Mildred. So it centralizes it for you. You copy it and then you go into Mildred. So where it says in this code, so just just highlight everything, Control A and Control V, and then you save. So you see now, Oh, okay. So, yeah, I did a little bit of HTML class yesterday. Let me see if I can retrieve it. Okay, so I don't hold us back any further, but yeah, that is it. You have your countdown timer right here on your page. Albeit it's not centralized, but your image is showing and everything is bang, and then people can click on the link and it will redirect them to a payment page. Okay, so it redirects you when you click on that link. So basically, that's it. Your landing page feature is done. I mean, who's gonna know that this is not a website, basically, because it just showcases everything that you needed to showcase. If you want to change the colors of the background, you can also do that. Let's go back in there to change it. If you change the color of the background, it then invariably means that you need to change the color of the text because you can't use black on a blue background. So you can see now that you've changed the background. So what did we do? We just went to the edits and then changed the background color. So save and continue and publish. Once you hit publish, it takes you to this page. So this is the link that you can copy to send to everybody that you want to send to. And if you want to shorten that link, you could go to bit.ly to shorten it. So just copy this link and go to bit.ly and shorten it to a very short code that is easy for you to remember and send to other people as well. So this is the place where I draw my curtain and ask you if you have any questions. So kindly drop your questions in the chat. Let me see, and I'll definitely be here on another day to respond to you. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you're catching the replay, don't forget to ask your questions and kindly check the descriptions for links on how to create your mail drip account and other things. You can go through our channel to see tutorials that we've also created just for you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bye.